Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Question. Can you all hear me? Can somebody let me know in the comments? Y'all know I was out this weekend and had to reset things up this morning. Let me know if you can hear me. Somebody please quickly in the comments. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, January 23rd, 2023. Okay, good. You can hear me. All right. I got a little nervous there trying to get things set up. Good morning, everybody. Again, it is Monday, Mental Health Monday. Dr. Brandy is actually going to be with us this Monday. I'm getting ready to make sure she gets the link to come in this morning. It has been a long time since we talked to our Dr. Brandy, so she's going to be with us in just a few minutes. But I'm glad that you all can hear me. Let me just get this together. We are in one of our do it as we go stages this morning. But I'm glad I got everything working. As Mama Java said, hold on, get this set up for her here. Okay. It is Mental Health Monday, and we haven't done that in a while. We are going to ask you, all five of you, that mic check 1 2 1 2. I can hear you. Nicole, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Let me just get this to Dr. Brandy, and we will be all set. You all don't know, talk about Mental Health Monday. You all don't know the mental health impact that goes on when you're sitting here trying to get ready to go live and things aren't working with you. Talk about aggravate. Do me a favor, as I'm getting ready to do now, as things weren't working, go ahead and hit the share button and invite I just got it. Hit share real quick and invite others into the Java Cafe to be a part of our Mental Health Monday. And do me a favor, get ready to put in the comments what or how you're feeling today based on your mental health. How are you feeling in the moment? What's going on with you today? We haven't done that mental health check-in in a few weeks. And again, as you're getting ready to do that, go ahead and hit that share button like I am doing right now. When I tell you all this stuff doesn't work right, talk about aggravated. All right, here we go. I'm just sharing it. No text with it this morning. Let's go on a Java Cafe and say hello and see who is in this morning. First in the room, Dr. Drumright from Tennessee. Good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning, sir. Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Heidi, good morning. Good to see you in the room as well. And Mama Java, good morning. Good to see you. Nicole, again, thank you for letting me know you could hear me this morning. Mama Java said that she is tired this morning. Heidi says that she is intentional. And Tashad, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. As you're coming in this morning, don't forget to let us know how you're feeling this morning by putting one word in the comments for Mental Health Monday. I also wanted to just, for those of you that did not see, I had the awesome opportunity of interviewing Martin Luther King III. And when I tell you, it was amazing. It was amazing. He was actually here for a cannabis workers equity and justice rights panel. Got to meet some great folks. hung out with some folks that are in the cannabis industry from across the country. Shout out to Nia Grace and also Daryl's Corner Bar and Kitchen. We were able to get them to go there and try some of Boston's soul food. They had a good time again. So shout out to Nia Grace and also Kiana, the manager down at Daryl's, for making that happen for us. But I got a chance to speak to Martin Luther King III, and I asked him specifically about his impression of the embrace. And here's what he had to say. We're going to share that with you this morning. And I think it is okay. So why isn't this thing wanting to work with me? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. All right, we're going to start this over. Heidi, thank you so much. It was interesting being able to all right, what is going on here? Let's see if this works, y'all. Nope. All right. Let me come out of it real quick. Oh, I'm so aggravated. Y'all know when things don't work. Let's see if it works on this screen over here. Because I really want to show you guys the interview if you did not see it yet. Yes, it's on my Facebook page, but I'm not going to presume all of you follow me on Facebook. All right, here we go. Still nothing. All right, let's close this and see what happens. All right, we'll open it again. And if it doesn't work this time, we're not doing it. Just go to just go to James W. Hills on Facebook and you will be able to see it there. Let's see what happens. I think still. Nope. Not happening this morning. So Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Not able to share the video with you all this morning. And I don't know why. But anyway, this is what happens when you go out on the road and disconnect everything and come back and try to put it together 10 minutes before you're supposed to go live. So anyway, for those of you that have not, Sharon, how you feeling this morning? Put one word in the comments for how you're feeling. Debbie, Sister Debbie, rather, as well. Also, Misha, good morning to you. Tashad, how are you feeling this morning? Let us know as well. Dr. Brandy will be with us in a couple of minutes. Wanted to let you know that tomorrow for Testimony Tuesday, we're going to check in just the Java fam and I, but on Wednesday, we are going to have the Office of Police Accountability and Transparency. Attorney Stephanie Everett will be with us this Wednesday at 9 a.m. And also on Thursday, Michael Gaskins from the Boston Fire Department will be with us to talk about the fire person's exam that's coming up and how to register, and their focus on getting Black and brown people to become fire men, fire women, fire persons, fire personnel. Let's leave that right there because it's not just men anymore. We got some wonderful women out there that are putting out fires, and women out there putting and working on crime as well, and being doctors and elected officials and attorneys. And shout out to the women. I don't know why I got there this morning. Sharon saying hello to Mama Java. Sister Debbie is feeling relaxed. Sharon Cornelius is feeling groovy. All right, Marsha. Nicole said Manic Monday. Listen, Mondays are really real. I think that's one of the reasons why we went with Mental Health Mondays, is because it is so. Here she come with her little cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a while. I would like to present to some and reintroduce to others Dr. Brandy Brooks. Good morning, Dr. Brandy. Good to see you in the room this morning. It's been a month.
Forever. It's been like, I think we went on hiatus before the holiday.
I mean, before the holiday.
Yeah.
And I think you came back maybe I think the last time was the 12th. So
yeah,
you've been.
Yeah. And I was, and when we did it on the 12th, I think I was in South Carolina at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were away. So it's been, so welcome back to your own Java Cafe.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Mama Java.
Hey, Mama Java. Hey, Mary. Hey, everybody.
There is so much that is went on, and I just wanted to start. It's Mental Health Monday, and just beginning and just acknowledging and holding space that there was another mass murder in our country. And we just want to name and hold space about that this morning as well. And the 10 people who were killed, we cannot, even if it wasn't Mental Health Monday, being aware of that, just mention that this morning. So much, Dr. Brandy, has went on, good, bad, and ugly, since you've been away. And there have been some good things that some people have thought was ugly things, and there have been some exciting things, and there have been galas, and there have been awards, and there are things that you're working on that are coming up. And so, Dr. Brandy, how the heck you doing?
Look, I look at it like this season, I am a work in progress. Like, I feel like it's I'm under construction right now.
Okay.
Yes, under construction. Because it's so, when you have just different things going on, personally, professionally, spiritually, financially. It's just, yeah.
Being a dog parent. What's the matter with Coco?
Look,
I never heard that before.
Look, right now, so we haven't done this show in a while. So normally at this time over the last month or so.
Oh, she's on a schedule now.
Yes. She's on a different schedule. So she was letting me know and the Java family know that she don't appreciate her time
being infringed upon this morning. Coco, we're so sorry, but we had to get Dr. Brandy back. But what have you were traveling?
She was reclaiming her time.
Hi, Coco.
Reclaiming her time.
She's not even looking at the camera.
Yeah,
she said, Coco.
Sweet.
Hi, Coco. Will this make her look? No, not the Coco.
Oh, there she go.
There she goes. She's looking at me. Hi. All right. All right. So dog parent.
But yeah,
go ahead.
So yeah, I was traveling for like a month or so.
A month. A month.
Yeah, a month.
Okay.
You take out the end. It's just that southern month. But so yeah, I went home because I normally do either Thanksgiving or Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. I don't do both because they're too close together. Mm-hmm. But this year, because I haven't been home for a long time, I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a good bit of time in between them because the tickets are cheaper. Number one.
Please don't say the word tickets. Please don't say the word tickets.
Look,
I was cheaper. On JetBlue, Delta, Marriott, Hilton. I was looking last night and I was like, nope, not now.
Tickets cheaper, and I can visit more people in that span of time. And so I went home for 3 weeks and then left South Carolina, Georgia. It came back to Boston for 2 hours. 2 hours later, I was on a plane heading to Belize for 5 days. Yeah, right. that was literally all before Christmas. So from Thanksgiving to Christmas, I was out of town. And then I came back and it was cold.
I know it and we supposed to get I was trying to work in a couple of weeks ago doing a little weather shot. We're supposed to be getting some interesting weather today. And I'm like, I don't know, but yeah. So yes, it was cold, but Boston has had also some interesting warm days.
Yeah, it has.
I call them climate change days.
Yes, global warming, y'all.
But it was funny because I told the choir that I was praying for a climate change day. At the end, let's just talk about the embrace a little bit. I was like, y'all, let's just just one day, just pray. And look, Jesus came through.
Jesus came through because it was
like 55 degrees.
Yeah, but it was
mucky in the mud.
It was
in the mud and the
But yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
It was nice.
Ceremony was nice and everything. So yeah,
it is interesting. A whole lot going on around there.
As an Atlantan, I was telling my folks, I was like, look, the birthplace will be number 1.
Yep.
DC will be number 2. And then Boston now, number 3 in terms of destinations you got to visit.
I kind of think you got that order just a little mixed up, because if I was to give an order, I would say at the beginning, where all things started, first of all, not just for them where they met, but then now the embrace is in the first established, oldest public park in the country.
Okay.
So we would give number 1.
No.
Then we would give if you want to go down the East Coast and save some money when you talk about cheap
No.
tickets, then we go to
So
DC
you
and
go
do
up,
number
you go
2.
up, you go
And
up.
then we go, no, because we want to land in the warm place. Thank you,
No.
Jesus. So when DC's number 2, when you talk about size, significance, the national,
Yeah,
you know,
you have the
the
national one. We
national,
have the
that one. And
Smithsonian. You got a
then,
lot of museums out there.
then when you get to Atlanta,
No, you start. You go up.
Bishop
You go
used to
up,
teach.
and then you come back.
No,
And then
no,
you
hold
come back.
on. Bishop used to teach that God is always God in the third dimension, Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
Oh, here you
I
go.
forgot all the other
Here you
examples.
go.
God, help me with one. So anyway, Bostonians,
Here
you
you
know,
go.
and you know what I'm saying? Folks are going to come and see it just because of all the stuff that's going on, and people, you know, they had little angles and all people saying stuff. But anyway, didn't want to stay.
I didn't even, you know what? To be honest with you, you know, you talking about the controversy and stuff. I didn't even know about it until I don't know who mentioned it to. I ain't even like, you know how you don't see that until somebody like says something. Like I didn't even know nothing about the controversy.
Dr. Brandy.
No, I'm serious. I'm being dead serious. Like,
good, Jesus, Lord have
mercy. I don't, because I don't traffic in social media. I don't. That's something I get. Yeah, I get told about all the time. Like, you not posting, But I don't traffic in social media, so I really didn't know about none of that. And then I went down this like rabbit. I was like, oh my, okay, people, all right. But yeah, but either way. Atlanta, then DC,
Boston,
then
DC,
Boston,
Atlanta.
I had this like conversation with somebody else, and they were like, "Nah, you got to come because they came to Boston to get fortified." And then so yeah, whole conversation about this. But Atlanta, DC, then Boston, and then you circle back.
No, I think we have the order like here. Order to visit memorials for the Kings. Boston.
See, DC, no, okay, people in the comments.
So this is the order in which you go.
People in the comments. Can y'all
I'm just saying.
Ooh. So then because you start and then you come back. You journey back south. You journey back south, and then you go Selma, and you go other spaces and places.
Boston, DC, Atlanta. Thank you so much, Dr. Brandy. For
no, you started Atlanta.
What is your word for the day? How are you doing? What's your one word for Mental Health Monday, Jesus?
You know what? Since you're doing that, it is
what?
It is circular. That's my word. Circular.
That could go either way. So tell us about circular in the context of Mental Health Monday.
Mental Health Monday, the reason why I say circular is because I think the last week I found myself on a loop.
Oh, I thought you was going to be shady about the trip, going around.
Nah. Oh, I'm going to get there. But I'm going to start with Mental Health Monday. But no, I last week I found myself in a loop, and it was like not like a work loop, nothing like that. It was more like a mental loop where I just couldn't get out of thinking about certain things, like, tasks that I need to do or things like that. And that was taking up a lot of energy and space and everything. So that's why I say is that I'm working my way through it, but it's still circular, right? In terms of my thinking. Hey, Conchetta.
That's Auntie Java. We don't call her by her first name.
Okay, well,
that's
maybe
Mama Java's
you,
sister.
Maybe you, but
that's Mama Java's sister.
I'm just saying.
From the South.
Yeah, I know. Well, Miss Conchetta, then.
Simple, Jesus.
But
she said she missed you.
Heidi said, sound like the Dallas Cow. Yo, Heidi, they ain't gonna win nothing until Jerry Jones apologize. Until he do, that color purple? Till you do right by me. Jerry Jones need to apologize. They ain't gonna win nothing. Because how he did, that former coach was not right. Because hubris, pride and ego mess you all up. All right,
Dr. Brandy, what happened over the weekend?
So over the weekend, oh, it was good. It was good. Hung out, did some stuff, did
I'm
some
talking about
swim.
football, not you.
Oh, oh, you don't care about me. Oh,
Look, that's what I get. I almost dropped my coffee on the keyboard. Jesus, y'all would have seen a grown man cry. Okay,
but
I'm
no,
sorry.
football wise, so it was it division round? So you had it was some horrible game.
The
Like,
Bills didn't make it, did they?
no, but they shouldn't have. The way they played, they shouldn't
Ah,
have.
listen, no.
They should,
Bills get
no,
listen.
no.
They get
The
grace
best,
because of
yes,
Lamar.
DeMar Hamlin. Look,
Yes.
DeMar gets
So we
grace.
say nothing.
DeMar,
No, the
no, no,
team
no,
gets
no, no, no.
grace, Jesus.
The both of the teams were on the field. Again, remember that they were
I
both on
know
the
it
field
was the
when this
Bengals, right?
happened.
The Bengals.
It
So
was versus the Bengals. So again, the Bills get no grace when it comes to the football. They get grace for what they did
you don't
outside of the
know
field.
what it's
No,
mental health Mondays. They could have been traumatized on the field with them again by what
again,
happened with Lamar.
I don't disagree with you, but the fact, no, but listen, the fact that that man, after what happened on that field and having to be revived, was able to walk into the facility, say
Yes,
hello to his teammates. He was at the
yes,
game, or he was
yes.
at the game and stuff. He may have left early, but that was amazing. I do not discount that. I'm just talking about the play on the field. Maybe it was still some lingering effects, but people said like that Josh Allen just wasn't playing up to his level towards the end of the season.
Because they
But
have all
either
the football players now are wondering if I'm going to be next.
no. This is before DeMar. This is before that happened. He had slumped off. He had slumped off, and they should have won because it was in their stadium. It was horrible weather. It was like that tough it out, grind it out. But anyways, they lost. Bengals won. They going on to face the Chiefs, and they might do something. Because who knows how? I think Patrick Mahomes' ankle. I don't know.
So,
But then you got Philadelphia versus San Francisco. Now that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
They made it
again.
So,
and for me, I don't have no dog in the fight. Like, whatever, whoever wins, they win.
When is the last time the Falcons have been in a playoff post regular season?
You know what? You're not gonna do me.
I'm just asking. I don't know. As much as I look like I'm
trying to get me back on the loop. You trying to get me back on the loop to talk about the Falcons. Here you go. Look, sometimes you root for the team, even knowing
commitment.
Even knowing that they not gonna win nothing. They might not even get a good JV team on the field, but you still root for them because that is your team.
That like we doing the Patriots right now. Lord Jesus, have mercy. And can we just mention the rumors that people are talking about, and we mentioned it before, but people are also talking about Brady coming back to retire here, and not just that one day, but coming back actually maybe next season. I saw that the other day.
If they smart, they will say no. If they smart, because here's the thing. There's two reasons. You let him retire. You do the 1 day thing. You'll let him retire a Patriot because of what he's done for the organization, all that. But two reasons why you don't do that. You have a young quarterback. You want to make sure that you instill confidence in Jones, right? So that's number one. And number two is Brady done almost hinted he want to play till he 50. Like, boo-boo.
How old is he? Like 42?
I don't know, but Father Time, it's like sit down, like go broadcast, go do that. Like it's okay.
Let's talk about the fact that those deals he had a couple of years ago, I think one was 175 million or 75 million or something.
Mm-hmm. It was 350 million.
350. I don't know where I got that number from, but that is not going to be. I bet you that now. As he still may become a broadcaster or commentator, but it's not going to be 350 anymore. They're probably going to start at about 175. Maybe that's where I got the 175 from.
Well, I don't think they will. Well, he's not. But I think the thing they're banking on is that he would be like a Tony Romo, but like better in terms of being able to break down the game from a quarterback's mind, vision, thinking X's and O's and that type of thing. He would be almost similar to maybe
Heidi
like
said they're gonna,
Alex Rodriguez. He'd be like Alex Rodriguez for baseball in terms of he understands the game at a level because he's won it at that high level, right? You know, that's why you have folks at that, you know, do the commentators. But and he
speaking
got
of commentators, speaking of commentators,
child support.
I think Java just a little bit shady
I think
this
he
morning.
just got child support because I mean, actually, his wife was richer than him. So I mean,
shout out to Giselle and him being confident enough to still be listen.
She said she did a Beyonce. She said, "Let me upgrade you." Hey,
do you know? Speaking of upgrade, and I'm just going to mention this, Dr. Brandy, because you know the Seneca, what's this? The Seneca Scott, the cousin, he got tagged in my tweet, and so now he's on my Twitter, and had a nerve to come on and say that MLK marrying Coretta was an upgrade for him. Can you believe that? And no diss to Coretta, but how dare you say something like that?
MLK marrying Coretta was an upgrade. I don't
He said that Coretta upgraded MLK, and we're not giving an opinion, but when you just said that, I'm like, bro, let's not do that. Like,
that's interesting.
It's very interesting. And did you see what MLK the third said? I was trying to bring it up, and I guess it wasn't meant for me to bring it up, but his words, quote verbatim, "I don't know him, and no one in my immediate family knows him."
That's one of the
Brandy.
Yo, that's that shade from the old school. I don't know him.
And that's what he gave credit.
No, that's like the grandma. Baby, who you? Who you?
He started off by saying, I can't discount,
who your
but
people?
I don't know him, and nobody in my immediate family knows him. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Who your people?
It wasn't meant.
Who your
I was
daddy
so trying to show y'all this morning that, but y'all just go to James W. Hills on Facebook and you'll be able to see it there. But
Heidi said she don't see him broadcast. I don't see him doing it either. He ain't leaving the game. He is not leaving the game until like, and that's the thing is, I always look at it like go out on a high. Go out.
That was the thing that was so.
As long as you can afford it, because sometimes you have to retire early, your body breaks down, lots of other things. But
that's real, but
go out on a high. And for me, that would have been the year they won the Super Bowl. But then I started thinking, nah, he feeling himself right now. Like he feeling himself. He like, yeah, I'm gonna be, you know, and again, at this point, he's competing against himself. He's in his own circular. He is in his own circular. He is competing against himself.
That is not good, Dr. Brandy.
I know, but he like that's the thing though, is that again, I'm not an athlete at that level. So I don't know what that drive, you know, you think about it like when these young men, because I remember going to a Patriots event, the Patriots Foundation event, and talking to some of the players, and they work their whole lives. Most of them do. Most of them aren't those like, oh, I picked up a football in high school and I just get no. Most of them did Pop Warner.
Then 6, 7 years old.
You know, no, even before then, like 3, 4, you know, with their dad as the coach, you know, type of stuff. But like they were playing their whole lives. And it's not like they couldn't do anything else, because they do after, you know, they retire. But like you've been working your whole life, 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day. Like how many hours you done put into your craft? And somebody like a Tom Brady, again, I ain't a hater, even though all these comments and I see about the Falcons, I ain't a hater. Tom Brady is a GOAT, period. Right? But again, he at that point, and even Serena talked about it. It's like it's hard to step away.
It is just like, and that's in everything. It's funny you say that, because now I think about pastors, elected officials, like that is really That's
Be
maybe we
like,
need to do a
look,
show
it
one day
is
on
time. Let it go.
behave. Here's another thing that we got to consider, this mental health space, and we talk about medicine often, is he might have CTE, wanting to stay young in his mind. I would hope, Auntie Java, that he got evaluated, because you can get, to some extent,
Look,
I believe the major test is pulse, like they can
look.
examine the brain
All
better.
those players,
But
all of them. And I think the incident with Tua this year really brought it to the highlight, is that every other play, these players get knocked to the ground, so their head moving. It's moving. Like there are many concussions going on.
and that
Like,
DeMar brought up the conversation again about football. Someone asked one of the sports broadcasters, are they going to encourage their son to play football? And I think he said, my conversation now with them has changed. You know what I mean? Because it is, and please, that's a whole nother conversation, because the capitalism. Thank God for the Players Association. Even back to DeMar's situation, the NFL said it was no question that they were going to stop the game, but there was also chatter about the fact that it was the Players Association that had to stand firm in the fact that we weren't going to continue.
no, I think it was that, and them players said
they weren't.
The players said, yeah, that, because again, they told them, oh, okay, take some minutes, compose yourself. And the players said, they was like, look, work stoppage. Okay. They
right
was
then
like,
and there.
we ain't got no uniforms on no more. We on our way to the hospital.
Let's just say this as we get ready to wrap up, Dr. B, is that it took a black man for this country to come together and pray that the way it did, and the fact that this country came together. And I would be remiss if we did not name the fact that that had some influence on his quick recovery, because folks was taking a knee that wasn't taking a knee a couple of years ago. But anyway, we do have to name that, because I did notice that like everyone,
Black
men
and women are the soul of this country. As we go into Black History Month, we are the soul of this country.
We're the soul. We
are the soul of this country. Right,
Dr. Brandy, we're gonna hold that for February, Jesus.
Look, and I'm not even trying to be like jokey. No, we
are. That's without like question.
Yeah, others make up other different parts, if we think about like as a whole body, but we the soul,
and it makes up the body. Now you're about to take it to the word. Dr. Brandy, it's good to have you back this morning. You'll be back with us next week and the week after. Folks, save the date on February 13th, along with Dr. Brandy and I. And Dr. Brandy's a part of this group called Dee Dee's Cry. And they're going to be with us to talk about the Black Mental Health Summit that's taking place on
February 17th.
February 17th. Yours truly will be doing a panel. We're not going to say who it's with yet, but this is going to be a very, very interesting panel.
Yes.
I know.
We coming up. Coming up in the world.
We want to hold on to who my guest is until we get them.
Yeah. And Leslie, what's wrong with the Dallas kicker? He had the yips.
Who?
The Dallas kicker.
What happened? What he had the who?
The yips. You get in your head. He was in his head as a sports person, and then you can't get over the fact that you missed 1,800 field goals and extra points.
What's the term that you used?
Yips. YIPS. Yips.
Where's that from?
I don't know.
Back in the I was waiting for you to come with some sort of context of the.
I don't know. I can think about it with the acronym.
Of the word
you is playing soft. Yips.
Did you just make that up on the spot? That was kind of good though, Dr. Brandy. You is playing soft. He got the yips.
You is playing soft. Yips.
Yo, did you see him, dog? Yo, he yipped out. He yipped all the way out. Can you believe Dr. Brandy?
Heidi, the summit is Friday, February 17th at Encore. You can go to Eventbrite and get your ticket. Get your ticket, everybody.
Go to Eventbrite, and right now they can just search what Black Mental Health.
Black Mental Health.
We'll have the link in the next
Yeah.
like week or so to come up on when Dr. Brandy comes back.
It's the Brandy Dictionary. You is playing soft. Yips.
Yips. Okay, that's the word. That's my mental health word. Don't find yourself being yipped. Play hard. You work hard.
No,
hard.
I would say play smart.
Here on this mental health.
Play smart. Play smart because
play smart. Okay.
You know, after tomorrow, play smart. So it'd be you is playing smart. Yips.
It's all football.
So you can be yips. You can be yips or yips. Be yips.
I couldn't even take a sip with that one. That one really got me. Dr. Brady, get off my screen. I'm gonna go make a couple of announcements, and we will see you next Monday. And I'll be in touch this week.
All right, bye everybody. It's so good to be back.
Absolutely, they missed you here. Sharon Cornelia said, "Share straight from the country. Play smart, don't give up." Heidi said, "I need to get out more." Brandy is a true Southerner.
That's
all right,
right.
Dr. Brady.
Bye,
we'll talk. Yip, 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 yip for the yips. That one was good, and she got up 3 seconds too early. All right, folks, don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back with Just Us for Testimony Tuesday. I'll have everything queued up. We'll talk about and just go through the Embrace weekend, the gala, and just chat about that a little bit. Also, congratulations to Lord Jesus. P3, the group that got awarded the permission from the Boston BPDA, Boston Planning and Development Authority, actually where the Embrace Center will be going. It's not just the statue, but there's a center that's coming for research and work and policy making in the arts and different things like that. And so congratulations to that group. But we'll talk about that and some other things that are going on. I also wanted to name that once again, and I don't have the details of everyone, but just name the fact that a lot, again, in our community are grieving. I've seen a lot of posts this morning, over the weekend. Just keep our community in prayer, specifically when it comes to healthy grieving. Don't forget the episode that we had with Brother ST. I'm going to be putting out some of that information today, later on Facebook, just to remind people about good grief. So that is it for me today. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Don't forget Office of Police Accountability and Transparency on Wednesday, and also the Boston Fire Department. Michael Gaskins, the director for diversity and inclusion from the Boston Fire Department, will be with us on Thursday as well. All right. And then next week we have the mayor will be with us on February 1st. And I think that's all I have. I got to check the calendar. But anyway, we will see you guys. Thank you, Leslie. Bless are those that mourn. Pastor Marion, it's not just you. For those, let me just say this real quick. Thaddeus has mentioned it. Dr. Drumright has mentioned it. Pastor Marion, you've mentioned it a couple of times. I don't know what Facebook is doing. You may have to go back and sign up, or I don't even know if it's giving you guys the option again to be notified when I go live. I got my own stuff going on with Facebook functionality in the background. And so I'm not sure, but we're definitely here every Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Some of those impromptu, I will try to do better at making announcements beforehand, but yeah, it's a Facebook thing, Pastor Marion. All right, folks, I'm going to get ready to go. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great and awesome day. And remember to keep your mental wellness, keep it intact as much as you can. And if it gets to be a bit overwhelming, reach out and chat with somebody and just check in.